Hello everyone, welcome back to a new video. Today we're making a Forsaken character tier list. Now if my voice sounds bad, that's because I'm sick right now and I just wanted to make this video real quick before the Dandy's World update. So if my voice sounds like I'm dying, that's why. But without further ado, let's start off with Noob. Noob is getting A tier, low A. Noob is pretty good because they are good in Last Man Standing. They are only good for Last Man Standing, but they're the best survivalists overall. Noob is pretty simple. You have Bloxy Cola. Bloxy Cola gives you speed 1 for 10 seconds. It's basically a weaker version of the item, Bloxy Cola, but it's faster to drink. Slight Skin basically gives you 70 HP, temporarily 70 HP, but it gives you time to tank some hits. It lasts for 6 seconds, but if it ends naturally, you get speed 2 for 2 seconds, I believe. And lastly is Ghost Burger, which is good at preventing aura reading and good at preventing zombies going after you. Overall, Noob is actually pretty good despite being a starter character. Next character on our list will be 007, B tier. 007 is mediocre at best survivalist. His clones are easily countered by simply just being smart, because you could just tell if it's a clone by how it runs, and if you know how much stamina he should have and he's still running despite you seeing him run for like 10 seconds, that's obviously a clone and he vanished. Cool GUI is pretty good in Last Man Standing, but that's all to 007. He doesn't have much. He's just mediocre. Though against new players, he can be pretty sweet, but yeah, he's just okay. And the final survivalist will be 2-time F tier. That's all we need. Next into Sentinels, we have Shedletsky. Shedletsky's pretty good. He has a stun and a way to self-heal, which makes him a perfect character for solo queue when your teammates are playing guess, noob, 2-time, in 007 instead of supports. The stun on Shedletsky is really helpful, especially during Last Man Standing, helping your teammates, or just helping yourself. It's just an overall good ability. His fried chicken is pretty good as it's a free 40 HP, which is about as much as Elliot can give when all generators are completed. He has 2 uses of these, so yeah, you have 80 HP from 2 uses and a stun that will help you a lot. There is better, but Shedletsky is actually pretty good for solo queue. I highly recommend him in solo queue. Next character on our list will be Guess1337. Guess1337 is not very good. He has a very predictable ability. His charge is okay, but if you miss, you'll get punished super heavily, and his punch is super duper situational, especially parries. Against new players, Guess feels really strong, but against people who are really good, Guest is not doing anything. He'll just have an extra 15 HP. But just play Chance. He has a much safer stun, and he can get more HP. Overall, Guess is just not that good. Guess could go for buffs, please. And our final Sentinel will be Chance. Chance is pretty good. He can stun from a far distance, and it's up to 5 seconds. Now, yes, Chance has RNG gameplay, but it's a really high chance that it doesn't matter. He has the potential to have the most amount of HP, which is really strong. So he's harder to kill, and he stuns pretty hard. It's also very hard to hear his gun. Overall chance is insanely strong. Next character on our list will be Elliot. Easy S tier. No debate about that. Elliot is just pretty damn strong. Elliot heals. What more could you ask for? He also has pretty good survivability because of Rush Hour. You use Rush Hour, heal, use Rush Hour, and the killer ain't catching you, no matter what. Even if the killer is Jason, he ain't catching you because Rush Hour is that strong, and his heals are really good. He's the best healing support, so yeah, no reason to not bring Elliot in a really good team comp. Now we have our first S plus tier character, Builderman. I don't know what you expected. Builderman is easily the best survivor. Bring two of them, and the killer is going to be wasting so much time. There's no way in hell you're losing a survivor unless you throw. Unless it's Cool Kid. But in all seriousness, Builderman is insanely strong. You try the tunnel one has a sentry, so you destroy that sentry, the other Builderman's gone, he builds a sentry. So now you go over and destroy that one, but Builderman number 2 is building another. So you're put in this constant loop where you have to somehow pressure the Builderman to stop building, but you can't, because if you try to kill one, and you're forced to leave one, he'll just go heal at dispenser, while the other you're chasing will just loop around the sentry, and then you destroy the sentry, and that Builderman's gone, off healing to a dispenser. It's a lose-lose situation no matter what. And Elliot could make this even harder for you to kill the Builderman, and same with Chance. You'll basically never kill Builderman, because Builderman is that strong. And our final character on the survivor side, Dusakar. Dusakar is an easy S tier. He's pretty good. He has good support. Now, he doesn't have good survivability himself, which I think is fine. A support should not have good survivability. But unfortunately, protecting teammates is the easiest thing ever if you're playing Chance or Shedletsky. His protection barriers offer good support. You basically can recover stamina with these, and the killer is forced to let you gain stamina and just punch you, so you get low HP, yes, but you could just get healed by Elliot and all your progress is gone in 2 seconds, while it took you around 12 seconds to deal that much damage. And Plasma Beam is a pretty good support ability. You can hit a survivor, give them speed 1, or hit the killer and give them slowness 1, I believe it was. Overall, Dusakar is pretty damn good. Now we're going to start in order of each killer from cheapest to most expensive. We're going to start off with Jason, second best by far. Jason is ridiculously fast. He easily catches up to survivors and has some pretty good abilities. His M1 is really good as it's the only M1 in the game to hit multiple people. So you could hit multiple people, which means Builderman can't hide in dispensers and not get hit because everyone else, besides Jason, prioritizes dispensers or buildings over players. Gushing Wound is a pretty good punishing ability as it deals 50 damage, and Raging Pace is a really good stamina ability. Beheading is alright, it gives Helpless, and it's a good finisher, but that's it for Jason. He's just really fast. Next is Cool Kid. Cool Kid's easily the best killer in the game, no doubt. Walk Speed Override is easily the best ability in the game. It deals 45 damage, 30 initially, and then 15 damage over time. Corrupt Nature is insanely strong projectile. It's better than both of 1X's. It's better than John Doe Spikes, and it's better than his own M1. His M1 is fine. It deals damage immediately, so it makes it pretty good. But overall, his M1 is probably the worst part of his kit, and Pizza Delivery literally just plays the game for you. Cool Kid is brain dead easily, and he does a lot of damage. Hopefully he gets nerfed, because he's also pretty fast. The only downside is that his walk speed is slower, but that barely matters when you got two of the best abilities in the game. Hopefully walk speed override gets completely removed, because 45 damage is insane. Next is John Doe. John Doe is pretty good. He is a bit on the slower side, but not as slow as 1X. His M1 deals the highest damage in the game, 30, though he is going to get nerfed with 28 damage, but the windup will be faster. That will be pretty good. Anyways, his spikes are really good at zoning and also dealing damage. His digital footprint is basically a guaranteed kill if a survivor steps on it, and 4/4 arrow is just aura rating. I hope it gets changed so it's something more, because this is just a lazy ass ability. John Doe overall is pretty good. He zones well. He traps well. He's just a good zoner. The rush downers are just better because they're less map dependent. John Doe, if you get Planet Voss, you're pretty much screwed because there's nothing going for you. You have no good spots to zone, and there's like 0 good trap placements. Overall, on most maps, John Doe will perform well. Which means, yes, 1X is the worst killer. He is awful. So he's very predictable. His projectiles are the easiest thing to see from 2 billion miles away. If you just have your camera on him at all times, you'll basically never get hit by him. Unstable Eye is the only okay part of his kit, but even then, it's not enough because his ass is too slow to catch up to any survivor. Rejuvenate the Rotten is pretty good, but good luck getting any kills with 1X unless the players are really, really bad. His M1 has the same issue with John Doe where it has a really long windup, but it does less damage. So, John Doe is just, 1X just isn't that good. 1X is awful. Hopefully he gets buffs, but overall, probably just rework him completely. He's pretty boring to face and unfun to play, honestly, because how weak he is. And that's the video. I hope you all enjoyed. This was just rushed a little, but I wanted to put a video out today about Forsaken. Sorry for my sick voice. And, yeah. If you criticize me, you'll get trash talked on Trust. Fair is fair, right, chat? Yeah, that's pretty much it. See you guys when the Dandy's World update comes out. Hopefully the tune is interesting and not disappointing like the Christmas tunes. See ya.